Okay, let's get this recording going. Here's the umpteenth sortie video. Honestly, I have no idea how many I have. Spy, hijack, and assassination. Of course it's Vor. That's so much fun. Oh yeah, you're laughing now. Wait till we kill you, boy. What was I about to say? Yes. Today's theme is stupid people. So, as I've said before, I even had like another sortie theme about it. I work at McDonald's. So, two different things. One, the people that work there with me, not all of them are the brightest individuals. And two, at most, okay, not most, a good chunk of the customers that come in are also not the brightest of individuals. I'm just gonna, like, first name a few scenarios above, like, all else. I'm not really gonna talk about, like, the people, because in the before, or the people that already work there, because they're just, yeah. Yeah. About that one. I really don't do any damage. But like the scenarios that I'm going to be talking about are more along the lines of other people, or like the customers, more situations that are just very stupid. So the first one is there's been times where like customers have thrown things at us. Like, now this never happened to me, but I can name a time when one of my older managers, who doesn't currently work there anymore, we have like McDonald's serves both sweet and unsweet tea. So we had someone order a sweet tea, and then when they got it, they drank some, and they said they were complaining, saying it's not really that sweet. So then our manager walked over and was like, "Okay, sir," but and like his complaint was more along the line of like that we gave him unsweet tea. Now, what's it called? She checked. She like grabbed a. She grabbed some of the sweet tea that we had made. Or like she filled her up like a tiny little cup. And then she like drank some to see, because she also likes sweet tea too, and she knows when something is off or right with it. Because of like her knowing whether it's off or not.
The enemy has successfully destroyed all the data.
Really, bud?
This mission is a failure.
Really? Because of her being able to tell the difference or not, she upon drinking some, she was like, "Okay, this is actually this is our sweet tea. This is how it tastes. I'm sorry to tell you this, pal, but like, you got the sweet tea." Because she was also like the one that filled it, and she was like thinking, okay, maybe she messed up, but I think she was doing it more to just appease the guy than anything else. And then he started arguing and arguing and arguing with her, just like saying how it's not sweet enough, things like that. And then he just threw the sweet tea on the counter right next to her, so it splashed up and hit her. Like, just really, bud? Really, bud? I don't know what to tell you, but like that is not how you handle that situation, bud. If you don't think it's sweet enough, okay, but don't throw it back at us just because you don't agree with it. A second situation. A lady tried coming through my gosh darn McDonald's and telling us that the chocolate milk that they serve with like the Happy Meals was over a month old. And we just kind of stared at her and like, man, that's literally impossible. Because we do, what's it called? Like, we have the truck order and we rotate things. So, it's literally not possible for that to happen. Especially because we check the dates every single morning. But you know. So, but not only that, but she came a month later. Like, it was in December when this happened, meaning it was the month before December. That, like, technically we got it at the store and when it expired. And then it was a full month later that she actually came to us, bringing it to us to our attention, and we just kind of stared at her like, ma'am, I know it's only a milk, but at the same time, like, we're not gonna give you nothing. Like, this is a lie and a half. But, so there's that. And, like, even if it was the truth, like, why are you gonna wait a month before you're even going to, like, inform us? Like, do it the next day, if anything. Now, I don't really know if we still would have given it to you then, because I was saying before, like, for it to be a month old is basically the impossible.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
But
The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
But yeah, just like the fact that it was so long that she waited and everything, just like, no. You ain't getting nothing from us, madam. Now this one was like dealt with me because everything else I didn't really deal with. Like, I just kind of heard about it and was like there when it happened, but never actually got to talk or anything with the people. This one, I actually personally talked with them, and they are just like some people. Like, I really want to know if this person like worked at McDonald's there before, because she said like, this is not how you make something, and I'm just like, ma'am, what do you mean? Like, how do you work here? How do you know? And even if she worked in like a McDonald's in the past, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna, one, be the same, especially because like procedure changes constantly, and two, even if it was the same, just because of what it is doesn't mean that it's wrong, because it was a McFlurry. So a McFlurry is literally just get ice cream in a cup, and then you pour whatever the heck it's called. You then pour.
You've triggered the
Are
alarm.
you kidding me?
Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Yeah, this mission's gonna be a complete failure. Why-ya! Dang it, nope.
The enemy has successfully destroyed all the data. This mission is a failure.
I'm just gonna stand still. And the next one, because like the first time someone else messed it up, this time I messed it up. I want to get this done. So let's just get this done. It's angering me now. So I make the McFlurry. Now I was in window at this time, so I make the McFlurry, and I hand it to the person. And upon they like look into it and say, "There's no chocolate in this." So then they like handed it back, and I was like, yes, there is. So I pointed back at them, and like I moved the spoon over, and like there showed that there is. Like there wasn't at like the very top layer, but like if literally you just move it over a little bit, you can see that it's throughout like the entire thing. And that was only the one of them. The other one had it like on the top layer and throughout the entire thing, just because of like the way it blends. And then the lady was like, no, 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 I'm not eating this. I'm just like, okay, well, ma'am, we can either, like, get you a refund or get you a new one. But, like, this is how it's made. And then she starts yelling at me, being like, no, that's not how it's made. And I really just wanted to ask, like, how do you know? Like, have you got it before and it looked differently? Because, you know, maybe for all you know, they could have messed it up. But, like saying, like yelling at me, saying that's not how it's made. So then I told my one manager. Now this is like the reason I actually like this manager, is because he goes, because I look at him and I tell him they either want a, they're saying it's made wrong. They either want not a discount. They either want their money back or a new one. And then he tried to like go over and talk to her, but then I like stopped him and said, no, trust me, bud, I've already been trying. And then he just goes, he walks over to the counter and gives them money back. And he's like, hell no, I'm giving them, whatever the heck it's called. Ow. Like another one. Because, like, there was nothing wrong with them. There was not a single thing wrong, and they wanted to complain. Ow, ow. Like, I can understand if there was actually something wrong with it. Like, maybe they look inside and then they see that it's an M&M McFlurry instead of an Oreo. Like, okay, I'll make a new one. I'm sorry I messed up, but there was nothing wrong.
Transference still holding.
So yeah, that's the one that I personally dealt with, is just people being stupid. Ow. Shooting like a shotgun.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
He left the game, didn't he? Yep. He failed and left. Like the one that I got into B forever with, like that one I can do. Like the underwater one where you just need to like dodge the vents. That one's easy. The one that I can't do is the one that I did get into earlier, where it's like the giant tower one. Like I can do it if there weren't those like monitor guys that search everywhere, but there is. So yeah, I should really change to like what's his face, Loki, sooner or later here.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Oh, now this looks fun.
Oh, no, this looks good.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Thing takes so much damage. But yeah, that was like my own just personal event with it.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go into a slightly different, getting into like another topic. Well, not really, like staying on the topic of stupid people. Getting into a different topic of why. So people that don't know how to drive. Now, I've already had like a little discussion about driving in the past. But yeah, I'm just gonna like, I guess, reiterate it. So, nope, can't do this one. Can't do this one. Where is everybody? So there have been a great many of times that I have been driving and just people just do the dumbest things. Like I don't understand it. Like when people slow down an insane amount because like it's cold outside, but there's no snow or ice on the road. So to like that, I just want to be like, but why are you slowing down? Well, because it's cold outside. There could be black ice. You know, black ice is just ice beneath snow. So it's physically impossible for there to be black ice when there's no snow or ice on the ground. And, like, they're just kind of staring at me like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. It's like, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data and the
Okay, no, I'm in C, so. So it's to be like, I trigger the alarms? Jesus, my phone. This guy doing it? This guy go. Like, the only way I know is, like, this way, which is the parkour way, which is really difficult, so... Like, I can do it, but... Did he get in? I don't know how to do this one. Well, I sort of do. As I said, like, I know the parkour way, and I know of one other way. But... But I don't really know how the heck to begin the other way. Is my problem.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data and the mission will be a complete failure.
Did he try doing the parkour way? I triggered the alarms? Did he leave? That's... Where the heck? And now I'm stuck.
Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything
Okay.
we came for. Get to extraction.
That was annoying. I hate underwater bits. But, where was I going? Oh. So, like, in these cases, you do not need to drive slow. Like, there was a time I was, like, driving back from, college, from school. And the entire way back, I was stuck behind people going, like, 10, 15 under. And I just wanted to be like, why? It's not raining? There's nothing on the ground? What are you, doing this for? And, like, the only time that there was anything even, like, on the ground was when I got into my own personal, like, not my personal, but my street that has, like, my house in it. That was the only time. And like then, yeah, I slowed down. I was the one going 10 to 15 under because I was sliding a lot and going 10 to 15 under. So going the actual speed limit, I probably would have crashed into something. So I think it's just so. Oh god, I moved my mouse. I like bumped it. So very stupid. It'd be kind of cool if you could blow that up. So, like, in that case, yeah, I can understand going slow. But when there's nothing, like, just please, at least go the gosh darn speed limit. And then, like, I guess I'm going to do something that, like, I haven't. I don't know who the heck these people are. I don't know what is that date, so.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on.
Hey, he has the new bricky symbol. This dude right over here. Sorry, I have my dog into this room, but my one friend works at the like J.C. Penney's, I believe, and bows only. I read it right as I clicked on it. It doesn't really matter to me. It's a hijack. Oh. But I was good. So a person like came over to the register and put down like 2 pairs of shoes. And originally she was like both these shoes are on like sale for blah blah blah. And just, yeah, that's it, like blah blah blah. But then when they rang when she rang them up, only the one was on sale for like 50% and the other one was still regular price. So then she told that to the lady, and the lady was like, no, these are both on sale. And then she yeah. Really?
Good. The tram has been rerouted. It will now draw power from your shields in order to keep moving forward.
What the hell is with this? Must have had like a problem loading or something. Okay. So then she decided, okay, maybe their register isn't a problem. So she decided to call like the entire department of where they sell their shoes. And even the other entire department said, well, no, actually, only the one pair is on clearance. So then she had to tell the ma'am, the madam, she handed her back both the pairs of shoes and said, well, like, only the one is on clearance. I'm sorry to tell you this, but like the other one is not. I cannot give you a discounted price on something that is not. So then the lady like argues with her for a little bit more and then says that she's gonna go and she's gonna like see and take like a picture of like the actual, what should be the actual price. So then she leaves, and then she comes back a little while later and just looks at my one friend and says, you were right. Now my one friend is a bit different. So she gets like pissed because the lady didn't like say that she was sorry or anything like that. Can you please hit that? Thank you. But just like, if the register's telling you that it is not discounted, why are you arguing?
Let's go on the offensive.
Like, I don't understand why you are arguing. There's nothing to argue for. And now you just look stupid because you were wrong. It's just stupid people. Now, I guess I can get to like my own personal opinion on what's stupid, but I don't really know about that one because I think a whole lot of things can be considered very stupid. So, I'm a very big cheapskate. So basically, anything that I would deem like a waste of money, to me would be pretty stupid. And to this, I mean like such as, whatever the heck it's called, like paying insane amounts on either like a dress or like a shoe or something like that, where there's like the purses that are worth like $1,000 and all the stuff like that, and like the clothes that are worth like hundreds of dollars. Like, no, like I can sort of see it for like a tux and like a big dress, because like those are actually like the fabric and how they're made and everything. But even then, like, that's expensive for like no darn reason. It is a fabric. It is a fabric. So when it comes to like that, it blows my mind how people would just spend their money on things like that so easily. I'm like, no, never gonna happen from me. Or when people spend like insane amount on shoes. Like all like the Jordans and all those different types of really expensive shoes. My one friend found shoes that were based off of like Dragon Ball Z that were worth a couple hundred, and I'm just staring at them like, nope, nope, nope. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna disown you if you buy them. Because I just want to be like, why do you need it? This is like, why do you need it? They're shoes. You're gonna step in mud. You're gonna step in mud once, and then they'll never be the same. And you just wasted a lot of money.
Will have a significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors.
And it's just so stupid to me. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, it's just, why? There's no point.
These criminals think they are committing a justice. Not in my court. Ready, brothers. I've done my part.
I'm just running to the end.
Now clean up this mess.
Councillor Bay had rose to power by eliminating his enemies on the Grenier Council. He now has near complete control, which makes him one of the most influential Grineer.
Why are these fools still breathing my air?
It's not your air, it's my air.
Acceptable!
You're unacceptable.
I am too important for this nonsense. Finish
Sure
them
you
all.
are. You can keep thinking that, bud.
Bayhek's plans for complete system domination make him too dangerous. You know what to do.
Must I do everything myself?
Yes. Yes, you must.
Do not think we are done here, Tenno.
Oh, I would never think that.
I knew this day would come. I
Did you know?
prepared. Changed myself. I made sacrifices. Tenno, are you ready?
Ready for a sacrifice?
Now we finish this business once and for all.
Why do you move so much? Oh my god, that's like the only thing I really hate about him is like the fact that he moves around this much and yet you need to hit like precision shots on him. What the hell? His face was open when that hit. That should have done a ton of damage. This man just like taking all the punishment, being like, nah, I don't care.
Curse you, Tenno. You
Got me. And a laser to the face. And a laser to the face. And a laser to the face. And a laser to the face.
Thank you, Tenno. It should be a long time before we hear Bayhek's ugly voice again. Now get to
Did I
extraction.
not grab like a mod? Really?
Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
And what is with all like this fog everywhere? Like, can fog even be a like? Is it from the sortie, or is it just something that can happen on Earth? Because I remember this like happening before, so I think it's just something that can happen on Earth. But I'm not 100% sure. Good thing I can just like use the map to navigate. But there we go.
Assassination contract complete. Great.
Oh yeah, with like stupid people. Oh my god, Kuva again. This is like the third day in a row, I think. But it's like, yeah, stupid people wasting their things and just wasting their money on stupid stuff. Like, I only buy things when it's absolutely necessary. Oh, and like back to McDonald's, like the people that come in like every single day getting like even like a drink, that's $1.07 a day. Like that is like, you know the saying, $1 a day. Well, you're doing minus $1 a day. Like if you have a good job, okay, like just go ahead. And at the same time, like you're technically helping, paying me, not really, but sort of. So you know, if you want to, go ahead. But like honestly, I think it's a complete waste of money. Like you can just go to your house, drink water, There's tap water. If you really wanted to, you can put it in water bottles and refrigerate it. Now you got ice cold, well, sort of ice cold water. And just things like that. But that has been the theme of today's sortie. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you again. And I bid you all adieu. Goodbye.